Alright, welcome back to the Sharp Side channel. It's your host CT. Today I have a video just doing an update on these Caiman 1512 welding gloves. As you can see, this right hand glove is pretty unused because I wear a thinner glove on my right hand. Hopefully this new mic setup is sounding pretty good. I just switched it over from my left lapel to my right lapel today. So we're gonna see how that works. But how's it going, guys? Been a while. I know. I just wanted to put some good wear and tear on these gloves. As you can see on this left one, it's kind of taking a beating. Got some good burns on the back of this glove and some soapstone marks, and you can't even really see the Caiman logo or the model number even. And you can see on this one 1512. They're not even. They're still a little blue on this left glove, but they've held up really good so far. The right one I used for maybe 3 days, or were less than 3 whole work days, really. It's got a little leather protection here on the pointer finger is pulled up a little, just a little bit from the heat, but it's really realistically no damage whatsoever. Just some metal dust, dirt, grit. Right one, pretty good condition for, nothing, no use really. A little tear. See if you got. What adjust this lighting? Come on, man. Alright, so, see that? You guys should be able to see that little tear. I'm going to adjust the lights a little more. See if we can. Tried a new camera angle too, so we shall see. But, we got this little tear there, but it's realistically nothing. Basically nothing. On this left glove, I did get some rip stitches over here on the pointer, on the additional leather on the pointer finger. So this is the unused glove, basically. You can see the stitches have ripped. So, I mean, it's still on there. It's still going to help protect, and it hasn't worn through this finger, the leather on the finger. But it's just kind of a nuisance because it rubs. And the stitches here have been burned away, ripped or whatever, on this thumb. So, kind of is what it is. But I have used these for over 20 work days. And if you can, guys, let me pull out the flashlight. See if I can give you guys a little spotlight. Down on that thumb, on the inside, there's the inside liner. I'm gonna see if I can get this on camera. I've got metal dust on the back of my magnetic flashlight. Might have to do a review on this. It is the Olight Baton 3 Pro Max. Yeah, man, this is better than any iPhone Pro Max. Just kidding, iPhone, Samsung, who cares? They're all phones anyways. What? Don't know if you guys could see that, but that is the interior lining. It's just a little FR lining, and that might be the wool lining. Yeah, it feels like the wool lining. Yeah, it is. So I'm trying not to rip that open anymore and talk with flashlight in my mouth. So, but I mean, they've held up really good. As you can see, we've got just some burn marks from some spalls, some spatter. But I mean, they've held up really good. I would recommend these. I don't remember what I paid for them originally. If you check my original video, it'll definitely say. I'm gonna put that the same link down in the comments because I would recommend these. I do believe I paid less than $25. But I mean, yeah, steel. They've stepped up really good. They're still a little large, a little big on my hands. But if you clean them up and put them through the washer, or just wash them in some hot water when you first get them, before they even get like this, they should shrink down a little bit because the wool lining is going to shrink a little. So it should fit your hand a little better. so it won't be as, oh, excuse me, won't be as floppy on your hand, because this unused glove is still very, look at all that bunching up. It's very, very loose and kind of uncomfortable, because like, what is this going on? Even though it's pulled as tight, it's not going to get, can't pull it any more onto my arm, onto my hand, and I'm still going to have all this bunched up leather, which is pretty annoying, at least in my opinion. Here, still a bit of bunched up leather, but that's just extra. But it's broken in, so it doesn't just stay folded up. This crease doesn't stay folded up kind of like a little mountain and be in your way. It folds down because you're holding stuff like a pair of needle nose pliers. You're holding that, kind of just sits there and fold. It's now an extra piece of leather protecting this piece of leather on the glove. So if you're holding something hot and you get some sparks falling over here, it's going to protect this leather where that crease is not. You can see it's dark from the metal dust and being hidden. But I mean, yeah, they're a little big. I'm right-handed anyway, so having a little trouble trying to even close these pliers. But they're big. But for welding, and you're using two hands, you're gonna do your fine work, your trigger work with your right hand, your dominant hand, and you're gonna use your left hand. I'm just using this impact as an example. I'm holding my MIG gun, and I'm gonna just pull the trigger and use my left hand as a guide, pretty much. So that gives you good thermal resistance, good spark protection. These are pretty much worth it, I'd say. So, in conclusion, yes, they are worth it. Get yourself a pair if you're a new welder. I mean, I'd definitely recommend these for a new welder. It's kind of one of those buy once, cry once things. They're definitely warm, which is great in these winter months, and they're gonna last you, especially for a beginner welder. If you're just doing some stick, you're just starting out, nothing too wild. These are definitely not good for TIG, unless you're doing lift TIG, or one of those ESAW machines where they've got the buttons on the TIG torch. You could probably get away. Maybe if you're doing very hot TIG, I'd imagine 230 amps or higher. You'd want a glove this heavy for your feeder hand when you feed that TIG wire, but it'd be pretty hard to control because this is so much extra leather on the thumb and the pointer finger, index finger, but it'd give you that heat protection. So thanks for sticking around, guys. Really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Stay tuned for more. I am going to be doing an update video on those Caiman 1434 gloves. They've performed pretty interestingly. I'm going to do an update video on those Caiman, those newer kind of mechanic style gloves. Sometime in the next month and a half. I just want to put them through their paces. They're performing pretty good so far. Oh, excuse me. Full of the hiccups or something today. But so a lot to look forward to on the channel. I'm trying to post whenever I can, trying to record whenever I can. I usually post as soon as possible so you guys can see the information I've acquired, because it's, I love what I do, and I'd like to share it with you guys, just so I'm not the only one with this information, because there's a need, I think, for welding glove reviews, because there's not many out there. So it's like when I was a beginner welder, I didn't really know what gloves to get, because I like to be comfortable. I'm sure you do too. You want your hands to be warm, you want them to be comfortable as you do whatever tasks you need to at your job. And, I like nice stuff, and these certainly fit the bill. So it's my little spiel on why I do what I'm kind of doing at the moment. But yeah, please stick around if you like what I do, and please comment, because I'm not really sure what you guys want to see as far as my audience. If you guys want more glove reviews, or maybe some tool reviews, or just shop talk, and I can yap about my antique tools and this, that, and the other. But again, I really appreciate you guys. You guys have a good one. Stay warm. Have fun.